technology, it amplifies mitochondrial function, cellular function, and energy levels, offering a vitality boost and promoting overall well being. This product is the perfect companion for athletes, busy professionals, or anyone seeking to operate at their peak performance level and well being. Next in line is Ultra Mito Rejuvenate, the answer to aging gracefully while living life to the fullest. As the years roll by, our bodies crave extra care and nutrition. Ultra Mito Rejuvenate, with its unique blend boosted by XDS technology, caters to these needs. It aids in slowing down the aging process, eases aches and pains of joint and muscular discomforts, ensuring that your golden years are as energetic and lively as your youth. But MoreMito doesn't just cater to humans. Our pets are part of our family, and they deserve the best care possible. Ultra Mito Pet Life ensures just that. Specially formulated to support the health and longevity of our furry friends, this product ensures that your pets enjoy the same level of wellness that you do, keeping them active, happy, and healthy. What sets MoreMito apart isn't just their innovative Ultra Mito products, but their commitment in empowering you. MoreMito is dedicated to educating customers with knowledge and interactions with twice weekly MoreMito health and wellness and doctor nutritional counseling calls that aid in supporting their customers, referring customers and paid representatives, ensuring that you make informed decisions about your health and wellness journey. Remember, as you embark on this journey towards better health, you're not alone. The person who shared this message with you is more than just a contact. They're your ambassador in the MoreMito world of amplifying mitochondrial health. They're here to assist you in understanding the benefits of XDS technology and how the Ultra Mito products can transform your life. So don't wait to take control of your health and the well being of your pets. Reach out to your MoreMito ambassador today. They're ready to assist you in signing up and starting your journey with Ultra Mito Restore, Ultra Mito Rejuvenate, and Ultra Mito Pet Life. Your path to a healthier, more vibrant life is just a conversation away. So get back to the person who shared this video with you today. Do it right now and start your journey to a better quality of life in your health and wellness.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of mitochondria? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay. Mitochondria is that part of your cell that produces the energy that your body runs on. Okay? Mitochondria is responsible for everything that has to do with your health because everything that has to do with your health takes energy and that's where it comes from. Let me tell you how critical this is. If all the mitochondria in your body right now were to stop working, your brain will stop working, your heart will stop working, everything will stop working, and you would die. Okay? My name is Roger Hill. I'm CEO of a company called MoreMito. And at MoreMito, for the last 10 years, along with my partner, Dr. Bevan Elliott, we've been focused on helping people with their wellness by providing them the technology that they need to regrow their mitochondria. Okay? So let me tell you a little story about yours. You started out with a lot of it. When you were a kid, you remember then. That's when you had all that energy. You hardly knew what to do with it. You ran, you jumped, you played. Your mom had to tell you to sit down, stop running through the house, all of that, right? But as you know, later on in life, not so much. By the time you get to be 60, you probably lost half your mitochondria. But let me tell you what happened along the way that caused this to be the case. The diseases you encountered. If you had COVID, you lost some mitochondria, probably didn't get them all back. If you've had high blood pressure, diabetes, any host of diseases damage and exhaust mitochondria. Medications, as good as they are for helping you get well, many of them kill mitochondria too. If you've ever, for example, had an antibiotic, most of us have, well, mitochondria are a biotic. It kills mitochondria, okay? Now, with all that going on, that's why you have that loss of mitochondria, half of it probably by the time you're 60, by the time you're 80 and 90, down to 5 or 10%. Now, let's reflect on what was going on while that was happening. A lot of people don't see as well, right? Maybe if you're nearsighted or you're farsighted, you can't read fine print as well. Or maybe you're having issues with your night vision, loss of mitochondria. Mitochondria have the highest concentration in your major organ. They have to because they take a lot of power. Let's take your brain, for example. Are you remembering things as well as you used to? Right? Many of us, we lose it a little bit as we get older, right? How about strength and stamina. If you're about 45 or 50 or so, you probably figured out already that you're not a spring chicken anymore, right? Right? We all kind of know that. Loss of mitochondria. You don't have that energy you did once upon a time, okay? And what about your immune system? You know, it's supposed to protect you from everything that assails you. Except if you've lost 50% or more, let's say, of your mitochondria, how can it possibly do as good a job? It can't. Now, let's reverse that. Let's suppose the technology existed to regrow your mitochondria, put that back. What might that do for you? Which one of your health concerns might you want your mitochondria to help you get back? Our company is dedicated to giving you the answer to that question. In my technical career, I worked at NASA during the space program. I was recruited from there to go work at the Pentagon. Well, I had an opportunity to see technology operate at the highest level. And that's what prepared me to work with my future partner, Dr. Bevan Elliott.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bevan Elliott. I have a background in physics, in physical chemistry, and chemistry, and material science. I've dabbled around in biology and have settled in doing research in both chemistry and physics with electromagnetism, but primarily now in formulation of high-tech and nutraceutical formulation for MoreMito. I have a very deep connection to research and development, and most of my career has been in fundamental research. Lately, I've been in applied research, particularly with respect to mitochondrial health and the use of various means in formulation from electromagnetism through to chemical formulation effects in order to enhance delivery systems in biological systems. I'm the Director of Research and Development of MoreMito, and I work together with Roger Hill.
All right. Okay. Well, welcome everyone to our Tuesday night Zoom. I am Maria Woodson. We're so glad to have you here with us. I'm going to just talk a little bit about what Dr. Bevan was talking about. All right. So what was he really saying? What did he really do? Well, he's talking about our MoreMito products and what they contain. And that's that XDS technology, that exponential delivery system. Wow. So on a second. All right. So let's kind of break it down a little bit. What exactly is he saying to us? What did he really do? Okay. So he decoded the signals that our body sends to make the mitochondria grow. So we know that our body sends signals to make mitochondria grow, but those signals get weaker. So then he decided that he needed to create a delivery system. And so he did. It's a technology. And he called it the exponential delivery system. And this technology, it makes the signals that have gotten weaker in our bodies, it makes those much stronger again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is that very, very special technology that sets MoreMito, our product line, apart from anything that any of us have ever seen. This XDX technology, it's the magic that makes for those crazy, extraordinary results that we are seeing people get. We're seeing pets get. It's just phenomenal. This technology reorganizes the molecule of the ingredients on our product labels, right? So that they don't just get into your bloodstream. But these ingredients are now able to get all the way down into your mitochondria, which are thousands and thousands of times smaller than what your cells are. Now listen, this is absolutely amazing. This is the breakthrough that only Dr. Bevan has made. He's the only person that has made this breakthrough. And he gave it a name. He called it the UltraMito product line. UltraMito as in ultra mitochondria. I want to tell you about our products. The first one I'm going to talk about is our flagship product, and it's our Restore. Now, this Restore,
It's going to support your cellular repair, and it's going to regenerate your organs. Who ever heard of such a thing? Cellular repair, repairing your cells, regenerating your organs. Now, Restore is oil based, and it has two very, very ancient superfoods that even I believe Cleopatra used these. It has that black seed oil, and it's got olive leaves. And it also has ingredients that are going to encourage the creation of new mitochondria in your body. It also has 44 ladies, 44 powerful ingredients that are going to affect every organ system in your body. That is absolutely unheard of. Now, I'm going to tell you about our renewed brain and body. Now, listen, because all of the things that are needed to regrow your mitochondria, they're not going to be found in one form or in just one place. So Dr. Bevan knew that he needed to create another product. So he created our renewed brain and body. And renewed brain and body, what it's supposed to do, it is going to give you a different way to grow mitochondria. And this one is water soluble. Now, our Restore is oil soluble. Our renewed brain and body is water soluble. And this renewed brain and body, it also contains additional ingredients that are going to affect your brain. It's going to affect your stamina, and it's going to affect your strength. Well, next up is our Rejuvenate, and you can use Rejuvenate from your head to your toes. Now, this formulation is topical, it's transdermal, and it's a cream. Some people call it a gel, and it also has nutrition in it that goes deep down through your skin. Now, I highly recommend this one for anything that's going to affect your hair, or your scalp, or your skin. You can use it from head to toe. And listen, this technology in this formulation, it doesn't just stop there. It doesn't stop on the surface of your skin, right? It's going to go down from the epidermis to the dermis, and it's going to penetrate all the way to the bone. And that's going to cause a powerful effect on your mobility. It's going to help you with any aching or any hurting in your joints. And you know what? You can actually look younger if you use it on your skin. We have a thing that we do here at MoreMito. In order to boost your mitochondria even more, you can add Restore to the Rejuvenate and let it carry the 44 ingredients that are in it down to your bone. Now, you can use it on all kinds of issues and all kinds of concerns. If you're having problems with mobility, what about aching and hurting joints? How about your hair or your skin or your scalp? Do you feel like you're losing more hair in the shower? That all your hair, there's no hair in your comb that's on your head because your hair is thinning? What about if your eyes are tired or you're having some type of irritation in your vision? How about nasal congestion? See, right now, especially here in the South, we have all of this pollen. Everybody's congested. So you can use it for nasal congestion, use it for your gums, use it for your teeth. If you got a bump, a mole, or a rash. Well, let me tell you this. I hear so many people asking me about, okay, well, which one should I use? Well, let me tell you this. All of these products are scientifically designed. Okay, they're scientifically designed. These are work put together in the kitchen, right? They're scientifically designed to work together to support mitochondria. That's what it's all about. And that's why we offer them in bundles. That's the main reason, because they work synergistically together to give you the very best results. And another reason why we put them in a bundle is because it's going to help you save money. And we all like to save money. Well, let me just tell you about one more product, and that is our Pet Life. Well, basically, I think I'm going to let Novelette tell you about our Pet Life.
Okay, hi, good evening, everyone. So Pet Life is Restore Pets. It has the ingredients that pets can tolerate taken out. Did you know that 70% of the homes in America have a dog or a cat, and half family member. That's why Pet Life was created because they are our family member. I'm a pet owner, and we love them. We treat them just the same as any other family member. We look into supplementing for them. If you guys are not aware, pet owners are actually looking for supplements out there for their pets. And I've had several of my neighbors, this is the same thing they keep saying. They're looking for one product that can do everything. I just spoke to a neighbor today and she's like, oh, I need that information. Guys, they are looking. I did an event this weekend and I met a family. Their dog is their baby. He said he didn't want a dog and now he has this dog and it's his whole entire world. They spend $350 a month for pet insurance. And then he said to me today when I called, because they were interested in the pet life, he had allergies. And as Maria mentioned, it's really bad in the South now. And the allergy was so bad with the dog, they spent $150 for allergy medicine. Guess what? Pet Life works for allergies. Ingrid is on here. Her dog, the allergy was so bad, he was red all on the belly, on the leg. It was that bad. And I said to her, just use the Rejuvenate. The Rejuvenate work along with the Pet Life internally. So guess what? There are lots of people out there right now looking for something to help their pets with this allergy season. And we have it for only $60. They paid $150 for that shot. And we have something here for $60. So guys, share. Pet owners are looking for supplements to extend their lives as well. They're looking more than ever now because they're learning, just as us humans are being educated on supplementation, they're also learning. So share, share, share. That's it.
Yes, everybody, share, 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 because we want to help our families, friends, everybody. We want to help our pets. We want to help ourselves as well. Well, again, welcome, good evening to everyone. Again, I am Maria Woodson, and the person that I'm about to introduce to you started his career at NASA, where he used his genius and intellect in our United States space program. He then was recruited to the Pentagon, where he served in another phenomenal career. You know, great leaders inspire confidence. Exceptional leaders inspire action. And our CEO, well, he does both, empowering all of our different teams, championing bold ideas, and leading with clarity and with integrity and with purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming a truly inspiring leader, our CEO, and I want to see a bunch of hearts and balloons going up, Mr. Roger Hill.
All right. Everybody hear me? Am I okay?
Yes.
All right. Welcome, everybody. So glad to be back with you on another Tuesday night Zoom. I want to take off where Maria left off. You know, we've got this amazing technology. We're going to take to the desktop in a moment. But Bevan and I were talking about, and we were discussing what we wanted the next generation to do, the one Europe is taking right now. We were making up this list. We wanted people to feel better emotionally. We wanted them to be able to recover quickly from whatever disease they had, an accident, whatever. We wanted them to feel all those kinds of things that made them happy in life, okay? By the time we get through making up this list, I realized we're talking about a project that did not exist, all right? We didn't know at that moment that it was possible. We just kind of went in that direction. And so many miracles we were rewarded by that even though we called the company MoreMito, we could have called it More Miracles. So what I want to talk to you about is you getting your miracle, okay? We don't know what it is. When we restore mitochondria, all those abilities that your body has been locked up are going to get unleashed, okay? Will you be like that person who had problems with the eyes and now they get on this technology and say it's like God turned the lights on, right? It was already daylight. Will you be like that person who was having issues with their teeth? Who knew that you could regrow teeth with mitochondria, fill cavities, things like that. Save your dental bill. Who knew that, right? Who knew that if you had an autistic child who had never spoken, that you could use this technology with them, and the next day they start talking? How about you got two children? One's autistic, the other one's got ADHD all over the place, right? One of them it has a problem where he can speak, but he's slurring his speech. He's been doing it all his life. The other one, ADHD, getting disruptive in the class and all like that. They leave home in the morning, having been given some of our technology, and come back that evening where the child was slurring his speech is now talking normal for the first time in his life. That ADHD kid's not all over the place anymore. Okay, just miracle after miracle after miracle is what we're talking about. It's all about this technology. So you owe it to yourself, if you have not, to give it a try and find out. Maybe you've got a particular health concern, or maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to be the best you can be. In any case, we are confident, based on over 10 years worth of experience, that regrowing your mitochondria can have a major impact on that. You heard me talking intro about the things that go through life. Think about the things that have changed for you. Was it your vision, right? Was it your strength and stamina, right? Was it memory, right? Was it your blood pressure, your blood sugar? Was that it? Are you sick more often than you want to? Do you not have that edge at the end of the day that you like? All right? Have you kind of lost your edge? You don't. Would you like get your mojo back, or are you challenging some very, very serious condition? Well, I got news for you. There is no condition that you having more mitochondria cannot benefit. No, it just doesn't come that way, because every single thing in your body that has to do with your health requires energy, and mitochondria is where it comes from. It's just that you've lost a lot of it. If you got any age on you at all, and let's say you have it. Let's say you don't have any issues wrong with you. How about being better, smarter, happier, able to get more done? Okay? So if any of that range of things appeals to you, thank the person that invited you, but boy, did you come to the right place tonight, because that's what we got here at MoreMito. Okay? Now, what goes along with this, if you've got this extraordinary technology, and we do, okay? If you've ever been on any of our health and wellness calls, or gone on our website and listened to any of the stories that come back, you know something special and different is going on here. And it is going on nowhere else. Okay? Nowhere else. Because no one else, as good as the things that we've all tried along the way have been, we're regrowing your mitochondria. It just was not happening. That's a breakthrough that only Dr. Elliott has made. Okay. So now I want to shift gears a little bit. I want to talk about what that means, because our desire, our mission is to get this technology out to as many people as possible. Okay? So we invite you to get your miracle by trying this technology, see what your DNA has in store for you. But at the same time, share it with other folks. Okay? Help other people find their miracle. And if you will do that, if you will get your miracle, help other people get theirs, and you don't mind us compensating you for it, right? We got a thing going on. Like no one's ever had. There's three things I think that people need to be really successful with. You got to have a great product that really works. And that's what we've got like we've never had before. Okay. Then you need to have a great story. We're going to talk about how we're going to help you get that out. And then we complement that once again with compensation. So let me go with that. I'm going to spend less time on it this week than I did last week. I'm going to get to my desktop. We'll give you a quick overview because it is here in the, let me come back. I want to make sure I can get this desktop going on. Okay. All right. Nick, you see on my desktop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So this is where we work. This is the gold standard in nutrition. We're giving it to you literally on a gold platter. Somebody asked us on a call that did we have any peer reviews? How can we have peer reviews? We don't have any peers. There's somebody else doing this. Now think about how that means, and translate that in any business you want. That you have this exclusive technology nobody has it. This is the only place you can get it. How is that not a huge, huge competitive advantage? Of course it is. Okay. So let's get to the compensation. I'll go full spin and let me know if it's not big enough for folks to see. Okay, we're not a network marketing company. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, we're a nutraceutical company committed to helping people with health and getting better health outcomes. Right, so that is what we're focused on. We know that we've got this exclusive technology. Okay, we know that all we need to do is get it out once again to as many people as possible. So we created this, and we want to have this focus on new people reaching out to other people. Okay, that's what we want to do. I think that in order for us to get big, that's what we got to focus on. Because in my mind, big is nothing but a whole lot of little. And if we pay attention to those people, empower you, we position you to reach out to all the folks that you know, and so on and so on. You can do better, and the whole company can do better. That'll actually make it better for people who are larger producers and whatnot, because they will have more secure incomes. All right. So this compensation plan we've got is designed again to get you rewarded as quickly as possible, keep you rewarded, and help you grow at the same time. Right. So, but again, as we said, it begins with our XDS technology products. And we initially put this out summer 2019. We immediately noticed that our order size went up 300%. Okay, think about that. If you get nothing else out of this, understand that our folks are earning 2 to 3 times as much, because we are helping people 2 to 3 times as much more than we were before. And even 40% of them were asking people to, asking us to ship it to them overnight and paying for it. Let's fix what's wrong with everywhere you've ever been before you got here. Okay? All this notion of charging people for the privilege of selling their product. Where does that ever make sense? Okay? So everything here is free. Everybody can afford free. Why? Because we don't want there to be any barriers between the message for you and getting that message to the next person. Everybody can afford free. There's no mandatory auto ship and stuff where they try to make you do something. We thought this was the field of dreams. If we built this fantastic technology and product that did all this stuff, it was a field of dreams. People would come, and they have. And someone invited you, and now we're talking to you. Okay? So we made this easy to qualify. Just bring us a customer. It could be yourself, it could be somebody else. We don't care. No hoops to jump through here, right? Zero breaks. You know why? Because we are not trying to play you, P-L-A-Y. We are trying to pay you, P-A-Y. For some of you, this is the first time that's happened, okay, whether you know it or not. So we don't have these baffles and blockages and tricks and games. We even give you a chance to have vested commissions. We want you to have an equity in your business with us. Okay. We've created this MoreMito cash concept. You can start with us, create this MoreMito cash, and you can send it to other people and help them. I'm so proud of so many of you who've done that to the tune of thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars that you've earned and helped other people with. All right. I'm a technologist, as you understand. You know, I've been a lot of places. I've done a few things. NASA, the Pentagon, and all of that. Okay. So I'm used to making things happen in real time. So I designed this compensation plan to work that way. So we don't have any payday. I think payday is obsolete. Everything that happens in this conversation happens in real time. If you introduce somebody to make a purchase anywhere in your network and it hits your pay line, when they see order complete, everybody, including you, is going to be compensated, already has been compensated. Why you got to wait till the end of the day, end of the week, end of the month, end of the year? I think fast is the right speed to move at when it comes to compensating you. Okay? Now, real-time ranking advance, the same thing. Right? Have you ever had to wait till the end of the month to actually benefit from a promotion that you already got? We don't do that here. The very order that causes you to be promoted is going to get you promoted, and then we're going to pay you at the new level. Right? We're not petty. We're not going to hold that back so we can keep you at the old level. Maybe the company or somebody keeps more money. No, it's right now money for you if you are, as soon as you get promoted. Now, I'm going to skip down rank retention features. I'm going to skip over real-time event. Here's what rank retention means. I have never been in a company where if you fell out of promotion, they didn't demote you right away. Never. That's why I wanted to create this one. I don't have to ask for permission to do the right thing. Okay? If you make a promotion, let's say you're trying to hit that goal level, you need 300 customers to get there, and as soon as you get there, boom, you fall back. We don't immediately demote you. Right? Let's say that happened on a Wednesday. Okay? We don't check it out until Sunday night. Okay? If you resolve it, fine, no harm, no foul. If you haven't resolved it yet, we send you a notice by text and by email. You got to the next Saturday to get it back. We want you to fight for that level. Sometimes that happens
just seen this happen with you, like back and forth for a while. We're taking all the back and forth out. Okay? Just focus on helping as many people as possible. That's all you got to do. This is not a money game. This is a help people get their miracles. Okay? If you want to call it that. Okay? So that's our retention features. Okay? We've got placement. You can do that when that comes in handy. Now, the way I tune this is, in the beginning, we got to help you get going fast. That's why we have those features I just mentioned, where everything's free. There's no games, no gimmicks. You don't have to mandatorily buy anything. None of that. We've removed all the variants. Just go help some people. That's all you got to focus on. When we talk about the silver level, that's there because now you're building organizations. You started initially, you got paid like 5 unit levels in a compensation plan. Now you get these infinity bonuses that you get to earn deeper. And trust me, you've never earned as deep as you're about to earn here. Okay? All right? Now, this next level was designed, it's goal level. It's designed to produce people with full-time incomes. And so far, that's exactly happening. 4,000 or 5,000 a month. That's what I'm calling a full-time income. And that's what's been happening there. Okay? Platinum takes it to a completely different level altogether. Now, I'm abbreviating because we've got a PDF. It's got all kinds of detail in it that you want to address or to check out. But you affiliate with us one or two ways. You can be a customer, or you can be a referring customer. Customers have opted out of the conversation. Why do we even put that in? Because I respect what I call customership. There are some people who, like when you go to Amazon, they just want to buy and keep going. Fine, do that. You can change your mind later, come back and be a referring customer if you wish. As a referring customer, that is when you've opted in to the compensation. You will be compensated as you refer people. If that's a good idea to you, it is a good idea for us too. Okay. Qualification, like I said earlier, is really simple. All you got to do is bring us a single customer. It could be you, it could be someone else. We don't care. It's going to qualify you for 35 days. And every single time that person who qualified you makes another person makes another purchase, it's going to qualify you for another 35 days. Keep pushing that forward. Okay. And if you got started, didn't have the money right away, didn't stop even helping people right away, benefiting, because that individual you sign up is going to qualify themselves, going to qualify you. And when you subsequently make the purchase yourself, you automatically become your own qualifier. And then when that person who initially qualified you makes that next purchase, then you'll benefit from it. Okay, I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to come down to this chart right here. This is where you'll find the percentages that you get. You see here ambassadors and senior ambassadors. You see the increase of senior ambassadors get level 2 through 5. This is where you start getting these infinity bonuses. And this line right here is showing you what you earn on personal orders. Okay. All right. Now, this page right here is going to higher levels. This is where you get the coded bonuses that we've invented to get you where you're being vested. You actually are earning more consistently because by the time you're a gold ambassador on, each new customer that your team produces has your code number assigned to it. So going forward, every time that person makes a purchase in the future, we don't even look it up. Your code number is on it, pay you immediately. Okay? So you're capturing those. What does that do? It solves a problem that you built big organization you can possibly see where you work with a team and then they get promoted to a level, a huge chunk of your income goes away because of their promotion. This way you get equity as you go along. It's a much better way to do it. Okay? So you got those, you got 2 levels of that. In fact, this higher level here works like DNA. Right? Every single person in your downline from 2 legs of your choice are recoded to you, and now your code number is propagating like DNA, children, grandchildren, and so on. This is unstoppable income. Okay, it's my answer to binaries, by the way. So there's no balancing a leg, internet nonsense. Your ability to build a team with us cannot outrun our ability to pay you. Okay, so let's appreciate that. This table shows you, the same things shown in a different way. Shows you individual dollar numbers, those different levels, if that's what you need to see. Now, I'm going to take this away because I want to get to the next part. And let's see if we can get that off the screen and skip that. to come over here and go to the PDF. This PDF is in your back office. You will see it right here. Move this over. Always let me know, Nick, if something's too small for people to see. And you find it right here on the compensation. All right, come down here where it says compensation plan. You get the PDF. PDF is audio and video enabled. There's a link on every one of these pages at the top, for the most part. And where it says click here, if you want an explanation, like for the stuff I skipped over, and you click it, and a recording will come up, and you play that recording. And in addition to having you being able to read it, you can click this, and you'll hear me explaining that particular page. Okay. So on, you get down here, there's some videos in different places in here as well. That'll get you all the way through this compensation plan. But the best way for you to understand this compensation is to help somebody so you can be compensated, and then let your statements teach you how this works. Okay, I know that makes sense to somebody. Okay, we've given you the back office. There's neat stuff in here. We got your rank management report that shows you how to manage all of that. I'll go into that detail subsequently because I really want to get to the third component in this. You have to have a great product that we talked about. You need to have a great story to go with that, and then be compensated for it. But that's the folks. Most folks, the issue has been that they don't know how to talk about it, and they don't talk to enough people. Even if you got a great product, that would be an issue. So here's what we've got. We've got a mobile marketing system, and here's how this works. We're gonna make sure that your phone is not just another bill every month. Go to the App Store and or the Play Store if you got an Android. Click that link and look for this app. It's the MoreMito. I skipped too far. No, okay. And when you download that MoreMito app, put in the username and password that you signed up with MoreMito with. So your username, your password. Okay. And then when you get in, accept and allow the notifications, right? Because we're going to be sending you push notifications of everything. Stuff is happening fast in the system. We want to send it to you in real time. We're not waiting on email. We're not waiting on text messages. It's going to come right to your app on your phone immediately. Okay. Here you go. This is what the app looks like when you bring it up. And these three lines here take you to the menu. These right here, you'll see the announcement in back office. I'm going to put you right on my phone in a moment. You'll see what that looks like. I'll take you through the overview first. Okay. Now, so that's that piece. All right. Let's go back. Okay. Now, I'm gonna come now back to the back office, and we're gonna look at this mobile marketing from two perspectives. I'll get my phone online. Let's connect that. And it needs a fingerprint. Let's go. Yeah, so then you just gotta check the button. All right, here we go. So here's the phone right here. Now let's go find that. Get us off the place. I just sent Nick a message. Okay, so get over here. That's the app on my phone live. Bring that up. These are the three lines you just saw. All right. Click that, the menu comes open. And so you have a similar menus like compensation and so on here. You want to come down to share MoreMito info. This is how we're making it really easy for you to get this message out to other people. Okay? All right. So you click this link here, and now watch this. This menu is long. You will want to make sure that you scroll up. Some people are seeing this down here because they're not scrolling. Okay? So let's get to it. You've got a flyer. There's near completion of some coding under the hood that we got to finish off. It will help you tell that story. You get to go in here and customize this information. This is how it looks like on your phone anyway. update that flyer. It says it's totally updated. Now let's go look at it. Now that's what it looks like on your phone. Mitochondria, what's keeping you alive right now. You probably didn't even know it. Think about what the advantage is. We've got something that's so new, most people haven't heard of it. And you can use it to help make them healthier. Well, from a marketing standpoint, it's like you died and gone to heaven when you got something this good. Now let me jump over to your maybe I have it over here on this desktop. Let's see. Okay, so this is where we are. So let's get into the look on the computer. Okay, on your computer, you're here. It's a little bit better for you to see this the same thing. I'll log in and this stuff. There we go. Let's go get bigger. All right. Okay, so you get in here. You come here to customize flyers where we were, and it looks this way. Let's save that. Looks right. If I can turn it on yet. Okay, there you go. And this is just the design curiosity to get people to click this button. Okay, if you've got a health concern and you come across this new thing that it sounds like it's going to help you, you're probably going to click this button down here and play this video. Have you ever heard of mitochondria? And what you're going to get, maybe we call that AI. I've heard the word. You're going to get me telling that mitochondria story. Let me make this simple. Mitochondria are the parts of your cells that produce the energy your body runs on. Everything in your body that has to do with your health has to do with mitochondria. Why? Because everything takes energy. Okay, so it's going to tell that story. Okay? You're going to get to send this out. And in the meantime, these individual pieces are already available to you, along with a host of things that are right now available. I'm going to share audios, videos, and docs. And right now, there's like 4 categories here. People have had help, like Paulette was talking about. There's more for over here on the mitochondria story. Usually details that you will find very useful. Let's go right to this. Which one of these areas do you need your miracle in? Right? Is it addictions and craving? Right? Is it cancer related? Is it eyes and vision? Okay. Now, how about your kidney? How about your liver? Who does a parasite cleanse on a regular basis? All of this stuff is here. All right? And if you want something that you don't see or can't find in the category, you can just search for it in a generalized search like this. If you wanted to say, well, let's say you got blood pressure, or just search on pressure like that. Okay. I guess I got my little thing in the way over there. Come over here and click search. There you go. So we got all of these things in here. And if you want to find a specific one from a person, I asked Dr. Connie Lee to join us tonight. I want to talk to her in a minute. Dr. Connie, see if we can find her. Search over here. There we go. This is Dr. Connie. Okay? Now Dr. Connie, I want to play this for you because she is one of the miracles. You know, all of us are getting older, and typically our body just fails us a lot faster than we would like for it to. So you could get someone who was concerned about any kind of issues like that. You can send this to them. That's how it works. Let me switch back to I'll do the same thing from the phone, so you can see it work over here. Let's go back. Went too far. Hit the button, do it again. Come down here. Get into the share MoreMito info. Scroll that up so you see everything. Share audio, videos, and docs. We're going to put Dr. Connie right here. Okay. Dr. Connie. Yeah, there we found it, okay? All right. I want you to listen to this. I want to do 2 things with this. I want to show you how this works. But also I want you to appreciate how miraculous what you have an opportunity to do with your health and also with others. That's how we get compensated so well. All right, so let's get this. It comes up in your phone. You can play it, and we're going to listen to this. Are you hearing that, Nick? you're not picking it up. All right, that's not a problem. We'll just go take it off the desktop. I've got it set up on my desktop here, on one of these desktops anyway. Here we go. Here she is right here.
Okay, I got the pleasure of talking to Dr. Connie Lee. Connie, please tell me what you've noticed change since you've been using Mito.
Everything. I feel better. I feel younger. I'll be 87 in August, but I feel like I'm in my early 60s. My blood pressure was way, way too low. It's now normal. My blood sugar was way, way too low, and it's now 5.0 with the A1C. When I had the blood work done, all of my blood work was right in the normal range, and not a thing was out of line anywhere. The doctor was amazed, and I haven't taken any of my 5 medications since I started. Restore February 10th. I had terrible constipation since I was in the 5th grade, and that's been resolved now. My eyesight has gotten better. That got better the first day. My hearing is better. I don't have to have stronger hearing aids.
I just heard you say that your eyesight changed the first day. So take me back to that. Tell me what your eyesight was like before, and then how you noticed it was different.
Well, when you play cards with a table of 6 people, I could see the cards across the table, but I wasn't sure what they were. I knew they were red or black. And the next day, I could tell what they were. That made the difference.
It's like Mito, like flipped a switch in your vision.
Yeah, that was overnight. I took it at 3 in the afternoon, and it was by the next evening. That was the difference I noticed. When I went to my ophthalmologist, that was first part of May, I guess. They can't find any problem in the back of my eye anymore.
There was a problem in the back of your eye, right?
They discovered it, almost 2.5, 3 years ago. And they've been watching it every few months. But this time when I saw them, there's no problem there.
So it sounds like your retina has improved, that improving your mitochondria has allowed your body to fix your vision there.
And then I was able to go into Costco and pick up 3 pair of glasses that are 1.125. And I can see real good with those. And I've had Coke bottle glasses since I was in about the 3rd grade.
Oh, how cool is that?
Well, I think it's pretty cool, okay?
So Dr. Connie has seen a lot of miracles, aided a lot. And we're going to talk to her in a little bit as we go forward. So, but I'm going to stay in context with this thing we're doing on the phone, showing you how you can send this out. So let's say if that was the one you chose, and we're going to do this on your phone. You can do it either way. You can do it from your back office, or you can do it from your phone. The reason I'm choosing to display this on your phone is because it'll automatically copy from your contacts and put it in a text message or WhatsApp message or whichever you're going to use, right? So here's a message. Let's click this. Now you get to choose from your contacts. If you don't already have that name, you can write it manually. Let's go to contacts. Okay. And then let me find Dr. Connie Lee. This is what I'm sending it to. That's not gonna always pick on Nick. I'm gonna send it to Nick. Nick She. Okay, so I'm sending this to Nick. You can send it wherever you want. So that name pops in right there. Okay, pull it right from your contacts. Now we're gonna generate this link. And why we gotta generate a link? Because we are gonna track this. You're gonna be able to see the activity that occurs because of this. Okay. So it says, hey Nick, now this, like this says, and you should read this. Like it says, you can edit this, you can change it. Like I said, I know Nick is pretty good. I don't need to call his by his last name. He knows me by my first name. So hey Nick, Roger has some information for you. I want you to visit and review. But here's what else I'm gonna do. I'm not just going to send name one thing. I showed some folks this the other night. They got really excited about it. You can send more than one thing. So let's do this. Let's grab this and let's copy it. Yes, I need to get select all. Here we go. Select all. Let me copy this. All right, this is step one. We're going to send a compound message. All right, and I'm going to take that. I'm going to come down here. I want to get me a document that I can write this in. Okay. So I guess I need some. I'll throw it into have another. I need somewhere to park it. Okay. So let's get. Okay. I'll put it in the Word doc. Let's go to Word doc. Word doc's all the way over here. All right. So let's go grab this. I'll put it right here. Hey Nick. I'm gonna go push this back to with the desktop that I have on our desktop too. So I'm gonna throw this on desktop too where we were working. We'll go back there. All right now. So I got this message, right? We put that in there. Let's come back to live and let's move this out of the way. Now on your phone, if you're working from your phone, you would take this, copy it, and put it in a note on a contact. You just hold it. So because you're gonna do something else with it, right? So now you're getting ready to share this. But you want to send two things. So we're gonna go back and get that other one. I'm not gonna share this immediately. Okay? We're gonna come back. You've already got that message right there. But we're gonna hit share. So now we're gonna get to choose another contact. Okay. Now we got the same contact. Sorry. We're gonna choose a different message to send. Let's go back. So I chose Dr. Connie. All right. But let's say that person has a particular issue that Dr. Connie had low blood pressure. And she had low blood pressure she talked about, which is fascinating, isn't it? Because how do you get the one technology that's going to help people with high blood pressure and low blood pressure? Well, you restore mitochondria, right? That's that unique thing that we don't have to shift gears and come up with something else. So let's say that this time I'm going to go in here and pick out somebody with a high blood pressure issue. So you got a family because we had one had low blood pressure, one had high blood pressure. So what if you got that situation? You send it to the same person. Here we go. Going to come right here. We're going to say pressure. Okay. Now we're going to search that. There we go. We got Andre Jones. Let's grab Andre. Okay. Andre, we're going to choose the share. We're going to play it first of all. Let you hear Andre Jones. Oh, here we go again. It's coming out on my phone.
Yeah, we can't hear from the phone.
Yeah, I'll switch over to the desktop. We'll get it over there. I'll tell you what. Let me do this. Switch back to the desktop and get Andre Jones for the blood pressure. Okay, we'll get it right here. I'll just pull it off my desktop this way. Come here, go to testimonials, and we're going to get Andre Jones. You'll hear from right here. And let's delete that out of there. Andre E. Jones, J-O. Too many letters. Get it right, J-O-N. Okay, here we go. We got Andre Jones. We'll go a minute and 48. Here we go. Alright, so it's grabbing the wrong app. That one's not ready. Okay, we'll go get the right one this time. Open with. Come over here and get FaceTime player. Here we go. Andre Jones.
Andre Jones. Andre, are you with me?
Oh, yes. Oh, I got another little glory story that I can drop on the people. I noticed I have much more energy. Like right now, I'm about to go to Planet Fitness. And I work out just to keep myself in shape. I have a lot more energy. I noticed my nails. Look at them now. They look totally different. They look healthy. They look totally different. Are you good? My skin is
has gone down. My cholesterol has gone down to almost normal, and it was always high. And it's from like one bottle. But the other issues are I'm hoping that this is going to have it.
Okay, so Andre's got his cholesterol going down, he's got his blood pressure going great, and that's the one you want to pick. Well, let me find the desktop here. So I'm going to go back here. I got Andre Jones. And what are we doing? We're sending to someone with two issues. And you need to send them in the same message. So I come here and share. I'm going to pick it up from contacts. Again, I'm going to do the same thing for Nick. Let's go to code it to Nick. Okay, let's put the in there. And CK. Here we go. So now I'm generating a second link. Let's generate that link. Here we go. I'm going to come here. I'm going to select all. See if I can get this. Here we go. I'm going to grab this out of here. Copy. Put the second one down here. Now we got this. Okay. Now, all I want from this is that link. So I'm going to take this link. I'm going to put it up here. Okay, we got that. Now, well, really ambitious. I come over here and pick up that mitochondria story and put it in the front. I can do that. Right? So I'll do this off the desktop, so I'm not getting that issue like we had before. Okay, go right. Okay. So come down here. I'll get this mitochondria story. You've heard it before. I don't have to play it, right? I can just pick it. So let's go back in and let me pick it. So we'll go back and close this. Escape that. There we go. Escape that. Now let's go back and pick another one. And we'll come all the way back here. And this time we'll share videos and docs. Come down here to mitochondria story. And we'll pick that mitochondria story video right here. This one. Again, you won't hear it because it's playing on the phone, but you heard it. You heard it before, right? You heard it in the intro. So let's go grab this link. Stop this. Let's go grab this link also. Okay, choose from contacts. So again, what's it going to do? It's going to do Nick. It's going to generate me another link. Now this may seem like a lot of steps, but once you do it one time and you got these, you can save them. You can save them. Okay, here we go. Generate a third link. So I'm giving you three things that you can send to him now. Select all. Copy this. Again, you can be doing this on your phone. And you put it in a contact. I'm putting it in a Word doc. Let's put it in here. Got that link. Now, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send this person the mitochondria story and two things to back it up. I'm going to drop that right here. Okay, so the first thing they're going to see is the mitochondria story. They'll get Dr. Connie Lee, and then they're going to get the gentleman with the blood pressure. Okay, we got that. Now I'm going to change this message. I'm going to change the message is going to say, I share some information with you. this out of here like this, low and high. Then I want to encourage him to play all three. Still on my one. Play all three. Now, I know Nick's interested in this. We've had a conversation, let's say, and so this makes sense to him, what I'm saying. You know the person, then you could do a similar thing. So I got all this. Now, where are we going with this now? I'm going to grab this whole thing, and that's going to become a text message. I'm trying to help you see how dynamic this is. I guess I should correct this right here. Get that out of the way. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the whole thing, and I can put it right into this message that's outbound. All of this is all going to Nick. So I'm going to replace this message, this very last one, with the one we just created, which gives him all three of these. Yeah, I guess I'm going to select all of them. Okay, come on, here we go. Select all. Right click, paste. Now you got, I'm working backwards with the phone. Let's go over here and make that text message. Get this on. Make that text message from the mobile. Here we go. Same Nick T. That message right here. Okay, now I did it on here because obviously I'm in demo mode and I don't want to fuss around back and forth getting that whole thing to work. But bottom line is you're in your text message app. This message is going to Nick. Here we go. Okay, Nick, tell me when you got that message.
I got it, sir.
Okay, I want you to click all three links.
Okay.
Okay, now, you have sent this to somebody. They were interested in blood pressure, but one person had low blood pressure, other had high blood pressure. You're giving examples of both, okay? And you have given them the mitochondria story video at the same time. You manually pull that out. And Nick is over there, he gets a chance to see that. All right? Now, here's what happens on your side. You go back to your back office. Okay? And we'll close the loop on this activity. Okay, let's see, which one am I at? Tell me what the noise, Nick. You mute somebody. Okay. Mute somebody. Okay, so this is me right here. Yes, I think it is. So let's go get me. So I'm gonna get in my back office under my share MoreMito docs. Oh, that's Frank. So let's get mine. Okay, I am over here. So let's go here and bring me up. It wants you to take me by, so we'll go with it. All right, come in here. I'm gonna log in. Go to Frank, we'll go to me. Go to B. Now, so I just said it from my back office, my coding. Okay? If I said it with my coding, I'm gonna go in here and find it right here. Okay. And this is where I would have sent it from, but the activity is showing up down here. See the activity track. Okay. That's what you have. You have the ability to send it out, and you can learn what they did by coming down here with the tracking, and you can see all of them you've ever sent last 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 7 days, last 72 hours. Whichever one of these you click, you're going to see a list of folks on here. They're sitting on lifetime, you're going to see them all. Let's go to the last 72 hours. Okay? All right, so look what happens here. Look what happens here. Nick goes and clicks on this. This is the first one that came in. He sees that video that you all see in the intro. So when the folks you got saw that, they heard me telling that kind of story for you. They heard that, okay? They're getting context. Then they got a chance to hear Dr. Connie Lee. Then they got a chance to hear this. And he clicked on all three. And that's how you know. He click on this one about, we have about 5 activities here now. Let's get in here and see the detail. Click that. Okay, it gets it here, it gets it here. You done played it, opens the link, play. You see the picture here? Now I want to hear from some folks that are experiencing this. This is pretty exciting for some of you. I know Alan Randy Powell just jumping out of his skin right now. This is working different than there are others as well. I want to hear from some of you to let the other folks know who might not have leaned into it very hard or at all, how amazing it is and the kind of responses that you get when you really do this. Okay? All right. But before I do that, I'm going to put a pin in this. You get the picture here on all of these. It's just a more powerful tool than I ever had. That's why I had to create it for you. We're supposed to make things better, right? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get out of screen share mode. Dr. Connie Lee, can you put your hand up? Let's see if you can find, you see Dr. Connie Lee, Nick, and unmute her, please. I think she may be with us.
I found her already and she's unmuted.
Okay. Dr. Connie, let me get myself.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, it's great to hear you. So glad you could be on with us tonight. It's just amazing to have you here. Look at all those balloons. Give Dr. Lee some love, okay? Thank you. So Connie, how amazing was it for you to have that kind of result? And you had a number of you had parasites coming out your ear, right? And you just had all this stuff going on. Help people understand you having your background, you're a natural doctor and everything, how amazing that was for you.
Well, it was unusual, but it was a pleasant situation. I also had 3 aneurysms, and the last time that the test showed only 1 aneurysm. And I'll have another test this summer, and hopefully that'll even be gone, okay? I am excited about everything that's happening to my body. It's getting younger all the time with more mitochondria.
Yeah. What did you think when that black stuff was coming out of your ear?
That was horrible. That thing even had 2 eyes.
All right now.
It was a black parasite, and when the last part came out, it was about a inch, quarter to a half inch long, and it was an empty shell like the size of a straw from McDonald's.
Oh boy.
That was the last part that came out of that parasite. Yeah. That was awful.
Wow. But I bet you were happy to have him on the outside rather than on the inside.
Absolutely.
So I want the rest of you to think about that. You got this miraculous thing that can get those, you got parasites too, okay? To you, make you feel better, make you think better, so adaptogenic that if you got high blood pressure, your mitochondria can help bring it down. If you got low blood pressure like Dr. Connie, they help you bring it up. The point I want to make with you is, there isn't a condition that you can help somebody find their miracle with. This is it. And it is only here. It is nowhere else. You've never been any place else where someone else could have given you the presentation I'm giving you now. Okay? And you know it.
But Roger, the best part is I had the low blood sugar that was extremely terrible. And I had 3 doctors that couldn't figure out why. I mean, I could have died with it being so low.
Yeah.
And I don't have that problem anymore. But that was happening 5-7 times a month.
Wow.
For no reason.
Amazing. And you had other things like happen in your family, right? Your son. Wasn't there something with your son as well?
Oh yeah, he was losing his eyesight, and he was he had the neuropathy. He also had a problem with every time he ate, he had to go to the bathroom immediately. And when he started using the Renew with the brain and body, the capsules, really soon he could see, and he also didn't have neuropathy anymore, and the best part was he didn't have diarrhea anymore. And I said, how long had you had that problem? And he said, 3 to 5 years, and he doesn't have a problem anymore with that.
Awesome. All right. Well, in conclusion, Dr. Lee, what would you have anybody to know about this technology and how it helps people that we might not have touched on yet?
I'm not sure that I think you've hit on everything. I mean, at the time that I first heard about MoreMito, I was praying for something I could still help people with, and I also could earn a little bit of money. All those things happened within a week after I had that prayer, and I haven't been a bit disappointed. So it's been great because I like helping people, and it's been great because instead of a little bit of income, I've had a lot more income. Okay, so I can't say anything detrimental about MoreMito except everything is better.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Lee. We really appreciate it.
And I'm wondering what you're doing with this new program you've got. That has to cost the company a whale of a lot of money, and you don't have to pay for it. We thank you.
All right. It's going to be way more than worth it. I appreciate the opportunity to give it to everybody because it's something that everybody needs. This is my dedication to all the people who have not yet had great success or who need to get success again. Okay? I want to make it so embarrassingly easy for you to succeed. You got to do something with it. Okay? Because if you don't, you're going to hear about all these stories of other people who did. Okay? We just going to make this thing happen right now. Thank you, Dr. Lee.
So Roger,
Thank
we
you.
have a question in the chat for Dr. Lee.
Okay?
The question is, Dr. Lee, how long were you taking the Mito and how often per day, and what was your dosage?
I started out just with the regular amount, but with like severe constipation, I had to double the restore, so I took, I take almost 2 teaspoons a day. But I take the brain and body, I take 2 capsules twice a day. And I use the Rejuvenate for all kinds of things because it's so great. I've had no reason not to use that Rejuvenate on so many different areas. I've used it on my heart, every day. But I told Roger I still have wrinkles, and he asked how often I was using it, and I said once a day on my face. He just laughed at me. Okay, can you imagine? Maybe I should use that Rejuvenate on my face a lot more than once a day. Okay, so I hope that answers your question.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Lee.
Yeah, we do have some hand raised.
And yeah, you can use it more than once a day. You can use it as often as you think about it on your face, neck, everywhere. Yes, we do have 2 hands raised, Neverlet just said.
Okay, hold on to hands for a moment. I want to do this first, okay? I want to hear from, and maybe one of these hands is that, I want to hear from some folks that have been really using this app. Maybe I can get back to Al and Randy again, because they're just going to town. I know there's some others, but why are you figuring it out? I know they got a story to tell. Give me those. Al and Randy, you guys mind stepping up? You put your hand up, please.
Go ahead and raise your hand.
Yeah, I see him over here in the corner. Got to unmute them, I think.
Stick on the form here.
You click them and unmute. You see them. Okay. You got your hand up, Al and Randy.
I'm trying to unmute, but okay.
We hear you.
You were successful. Okay.
Okay. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing tonight? First and foremost.
Outstanding.
Doing great.
Yeah.
I looked it up. You got here January 22nd. Okay. You heard from you last week. Reggie sent you this. message like I was demonstrating people can send. You let it sit around for about 3 weeks. But you got onto it, and you have been duplicating that. How exciting has that been for y'all?
It's been very, very exciting, Roger, because it exceeded my expectations. I really, really, I'm I'm so excited about everything because, like the doctor was saying earlier, if it worked for me and if I could make some money along the way, I definitely would have been very, very happy. And I am very happy with the product and everything it has done for both of us. You know, the product just has been absolutely amazing. And I think what makes me feel just as happy as all the amazing people that trusted us and decided to try the product also. And they have given us some amazing, amazing testimonials over the past several months also. So that's the best feeling in the world, is that when you refer someone to something and it works for them, because it doesn't always work out that way. And so I can tell you, I'm just, overjoyed at this moment in time with everything that's happening. And matter of fact, I go one step further. I've been on a Zoom, a call every single night since I signed up. That's how excited I am. I never miss a call. I never miss the Zoom. And we continue to just support everyone who has said yes, and everyone who want, to get better. But the most important thing, it wasn't a money journey that I was on at the time, because to be honest with you, I didn't think I could take on anything else. But it comes so natural when you have something you believe in. It's very easy to talk about it and you don't view it as work. I talk about this in my day-to-day activity as I go here, go there. I'm talking about this, and I find myself constantly sharing in a just normal part of my day. So it's not like work, and I really, really want to thank you, Roger, Reggie, for circling back and reaching out to me again, because he had reached out to Ronnie 2.5 years prior. And I even talked with Roger 5 years ago about this. And the only thing I could tell Roger was, I heard you, but I didn't hear you. So as I think about this, I'm saying, man, I could have been in much earlier had I been paying attention. Had I just slowed down and just, listened to what, people were trying to share with me. And think about this, guys. If Roger Hill is the co-owner and CEO call you, and you didn't listen to him, I want you to imagine that.
Let me ask you something though. So you got on this journey with us, right? What is the most impactful miracle that you've seen in practice? You've only been here a short period of time, but you are helping people get their miracles. What are you seeing that was really impressive to you?
Well, what I'm saying is that first of all, I think I shared with you guys last week. I was taking lisinopril for blood pressure. I also was taking metformin. I also was taking Jardins for diabetes. And what I decided to do, and I'm not implying that you do what I did, but I shared with my lovely wife, I said, you know what? I want to know what's working for me. I was taking many other nutritional products, and I said, I'm going to cut out everything for the next 30 days. And I'm going to monitor myself very closely so I know exactly what's going on with me. And that's exactly what I did, after the first week on the product. I started seeing my blood pressure come down. Also saw my sugar levels coming down. And now without taking anything, my blood sugar is normal, my blood pressure is normal. Um, I'm full of energy. And the other biggie for me is that 7 months prior to purchasing the product, my doctor had told me I had went and had an MRI because I was complaining about how often I had to go pee in the run of the night. And so um, he had me do an MRI, and he come back and he said you have an enlarged prostate, and so he prescribed the medication for that. And then so that had been persistent with me for a while. After getting on the product, within the first week, I don't go get up and go to the restroom 3 times a night. Matter of fact, I don't get up not once during the night. I sleep all throughout the course of the evening. I sleep from the time I hit bed, I'm out. I always start my day early. I'm up by 5 a.m. and out the door at the sign of sunlight. So, because I normally go for a 5-mile walk every morning. And so it's just been just absolutely mind boggling that, all those things I was taking, I don't have to take no more. The other nutritional products that I thought was helping me with something, I never really noticed anything visible, but we always been taught to think that, well, hey, even though you may not be feeling anything, maybe it's actually helping you. And so I actually thought it was helping me, but maybe it wasn't. But all I know is that with the MoreMito product, it's just been absolutely amazing. And just to see the number of other people who have shared their stories with me, who have tried the product from myself down in the organization, I'm just absolutely amazed because, to be honest with all of you, it has never worked out that way for me ever before. With no company I've been involved in have it worked out so perfectly well. And this is what we all pray for. We want something that's going to work for us, because if you're sold on the product, the rest is easy. And again, you would never feel as though you're trying to sell anyone on anything. I don't feel as though I'm trying to sell anyone on anything. I simply share the information. What they do with that information is really up to them. And it's just like with me at the beginning, when I talked with Roger 5 years ago, when I talked with Reggie, I didn't do anything with the information the first time around. But now, because I had certain issues going on with me, it caught my attention. And by that capturing my attention, I'm saying, boy, maybe I should take a look at this. This must be something really, really good, or at least I owe it to myself to at least try it. And I got my lovely wife here. She just joined me here. So, Ronnie.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Randy,
Hi. My goodness, such amazing information, and everyone is sharing. And I was doing something else for a moment. I said I have to put in my 2 cents too because I'm excited. This business actually belonged to Al, and then I just came and took over. Can you believe that?
yeah, I can.
that is so true. This was actually my deal, and all of a sudden, Ronnie saw me get my card and saw me punching my card in, and she said, "What in the world are you buying now?" and deep down inside, she was saying, "Oh no, not another one." That's what she was saying. But then after I got involved, next thing I know, she done basically took over my business.
We've been working businesses like this for 30 years, almost 35 years together. And so everything we do is we have the same vision. If he works 110%, then I'll work 120%. If he works 100%, I'm working 110%.
or sometimes maybe 90%. But we have the same vision in everything that we do from the moment we start. It's always either his business or my business, but shortly after it becomes our business. So I have to contribute. I can't say, hey, Al, you've been out, this whole week and you've been sharing and communicating. And we also make a livelihood from the businesses that we share and talk about because we believe in being an entrepreneur at heart. In a simple way, our companies put everything together and we just sort of step in and sort of, do well. And now we're rewarded in a big way. But besides that, with this journey with MoreMito is so different. And I think many of you feel that the culture of MoreMito is incredibly so different, so realistic. Have you heard of calls that continue for 2, 3 hours just on testimonials twice a week? And then Zoom calls during the week, and it's always about the testimonials. Isn't that amazing? How can the same people say the same thing in such a positive way, and then we get newcomers and they're saying the same thing in such a positive way, brand new people joining within 2, 3, 4, 5 days, saying the same thing that others have been with the company for 3, 4, 5 years. Can you just, it's just unbelievable. And because of that, the momentum is taking place. Number one, the product works in such an advanced way. The results are almost instantly. Everybody's body is different, so we are going to feel differently. And so we are at the right place at the right time. I congratulate every one of you. Today was a perfect place to be here because Roger talks about, of course, the product, but also on the building side. We need to know about that. That's really important because by default, sharing our testimonials and then expressing what has happened, people can feel that energy, that excitement in your voice, even if they don't see you. And they say, what is happening? I heard you were ill and you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that. And now you're just so happy, excited. You seem more relaxed. You're not agitated and on and on. And then you tell them. And then by default, you get paid. Wow. How simple is that? And then people tend to buy 2, 3 bundles during the month. That's even frightening in a good way. Saying, oh my God, I want to last for 60 days, for 90 days. No, it's only going to last for 10 days, and then another 10 days, another 10 days. There's three 10 days in a month. And that's just amazing. So I can't thank everyone, starting from the corporate level, Mr. Dale Bonet, Roger, and everyone's the doctor who put all this together, all the volunteers who come in on a regular basis, giving their best of themselves to all of us. And then we are slowly able to open up and feel the confidence to be able to share. So,
all right.
Thank you.
Thank both of you for sharing that. We're going to pick up another couple of hands, but this is all I want to say about it. Like, think about this: the fact that you all are pros. You've been in other businesses, where you other things before. That's why Red was saying that you're not another one. Okay, right? But none of those other things were going to save your life, were they?
No.
You're absolutely right, Rob.
Okay.
None of the others going to save our lives.
So when you got something that's going to save your life, literally, right? And you get a chance to help other people save theirs. That's why I'm talking about you get your miracle, and then we compensate you for helping other people get theirs. Okay? How much more perfect could the world be? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's what we got. That's what we got here. I hope that you get caught up in it, everyone who's listening. Okay? So thank you again, Al and Ronnie. We're gonna let the moderators give us another hand or two, and then we're gonna hear from the amazing Dale Bonet who's standing by. Okay, you got a hand there.
Grace White had her hands up for the longest.
Grace White, let's go, Grace.
Hey, hi, my MoreMito family. I just wanted to share about the app. We was waiting a long time for it, Roger. You hit it out the park. It has so many amazing features to it, and the fact that you play the app every day. And also, just sharing it with everyone. I just want to share one thing. I shared it, just sending it out because I have probably like maybe 5,000 to 9,000 contacts in my phone. So when I get onto onto the app, I just constantly, when I get into a Zoom, I just constantly send out testimonies from two different numbers. And I started to send it out, and a person texted me back and said, "Hey, you got the wrong number. This is not so and so." So somebody's number was changed. And you know, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So I began to just share more of the testimony and ask them just to listen to it. And we've been conversating back and forth. So I'm very, very excited about the app. I'm also sharing it with my team and teaching each other. You know, like thank you, Sandra Mara, for always just encouraging me to share and just to take people by the hand and just to teach them so that we can duplicate. So we're having some amazing good times where we're just sharing it with different ones on our team. So thank you, Roger. You hit it out the park.
All righty. Outstanding. Thank you. Okay. Another hand we got up there. We got Ingrid. Ingrid's hands up. Want to try her?
Hi there.
Hi.
So I wanted to mention that I have a friend that has some severe parasite issues, and I know that Dr.
Lee.
Thank you, Dr. Lee was sharing before, but it would be great to hear a little bit more. I had some specific questions. Maybe if it's not appropriate here, can we do it on another call some other time? Whichever we can do. But I needed to know, how long did it take for these results to happen? What was the dosage per day? I know she mentioned some of it, but yeah.
So maybe she can come back and briefly answer that. I don't know if she's
Great.
still with us. But here's the thing. It's gonna vary anyway. It's gonna vary anyway. But it would be interesting. Do you see her, Nick?
Yeah, she's unmuted.
Yes, she's unmuted.
Dr. Lee.
Yes, I'm here.
So how long did it take for the parasites to decide they needed to run for the nearest exit?
Yeah.
It must have been a year and a half, maybe, because I started February 10th 2 years ago. That would have been 24. And it was December a year ago when I lost my hearing. That's when I had a lot of fluid in my ears, that I was using about 18 Q-tips a day, getting fluid out of that ear, and it was all a dark color. It was probably that parasite breaking up, okay? And then later, I got that head and eyes out. Oh my, it's awful. But it took, I guess from February of 24 to December of maybe 24. So I guess it was probably 10 months before that parasite came out of my ear. And then I also had a parasite that came out of my belly button. It was like a long black string. And I had one little white one came out of one shoulder and one arm. And anyway, I've never had such stuff before, okay? Unreal. I didn't need them inside of me.
No, you did not.
And where they're coming out, they're not live, right? Are they?
Oh, yes, the white ones were, yeah. Well, when I saw the head and the eyes of that one, it was alive then.
Oh my Lord!
Oh, it was horrible.
And you were taking that? How much of the product were you taking?
I was taking teaspoons of Restore.
Anything else?
Yep. No, I don't take anything else. I don't take any medications anymore. I haven't had any medications since I started on MoreMito. And I had 5. The doctors have taken me off of all my medications.
She was asking if you were taking a brain and body, using brain and body and rejuvenate.
Correct.
Everything. Everything.
Yep.
This whole thing is about regrowing your mitochondria in every way we've learned to do, and that's why you need all 3 of them. And then, because it's so anti-parasitic, the longer you take it, the harder it is for parasites to stay in you. Okay, most of you got parasites, you just don't know much of your energy, how much of your mood, is coming from the fact that you have parasites and you need to get out. So,
But they say that the parasites are a cause of the cancer. So, I had breast cancer 20 years ago that got taken care of the natural way. I didn't ever have chemo or radiation. And I might say this, my oncologist told me after went in to see him, make sure my cancer count was right. I said, can I still come in even though I'm not taking any of your chemo or radiation? He said, absolutely. But by the 7th or so time I was in his office, he told me that if he didn't have 75 to 80% of the people taking radiation or chemo, he would not have been paid.
Yep.
Wow.
That is so true.
all right.
Thank you so much.
There you have it.
Roger, I have my own little quick testimonial. I mentioned the other day that
Yeah.
Novelette said to put the Rejuvenate in my over my teeth and my gums. That's
Yeah.
very highly inflamed. So I started to do it on the top and bottom and the inside and top and bottom of my teeth. And I cannot tell you, it's only been about 4 days now.
Mm.
Amazing change. The inflammation has gone down. Thank you, Novelette. And I feel amazing there. And my loose tooth seems like it's getting a little bit stronger. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, that's what
I
happened.
also haven't had any cavities since I started on MoreMito.
Yeah. That's what happens. That's what happens. All right, thank both of you. Let's grab another hand.
We have Glory Beth, Maro. Glory Beth?
Yeah. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, how are you?
Hey.
I wanted to share with you, I've been in it for I received it on Saturday, mainly for my mother. And I received the whole packet, but then I just cheated a little bit and I got a little little dab on my hand because I have carpal tunnel and I'm operated, but I'm always on the computer, I'm in the garden and things like that. Then my hands get swollen. And I've been putting it for on Sunday night and yesterday. And this morning, and I put them on my lower back because I had fallen on my lower back. And it's very painful. And this morning, I had no pain. No pain whatsoever on my lower back. My left hand, no, it's not swollen at all. And I have like a little ball right here on my arm, and it's going down. And I applied it twice, and I was so excited. I was telling my friend, she already got her packet, and she said, and I go, Flores, really? That's happening to you? I go, yeah, that's happening to me. And I'm excited. I go, because I just got a little tiny bit because I don't want to use it because it's my mother. Next month, I want to get mine. But I just started using it because I was in such pain with my fingers because of the carpal, even though I'm operated. But if you utilize it very much, your hands, it gets swollen. So it didn't swell up. No pain this morning. No pain on my lower back. And I was excited. I was really excited, like Ronnie said. And I'm under Ronnie, and she told me, just listen to it because just like her or her husband, I've been through with a lot of other companies. And so this was really something because I had never felt the without no pain, in such a short time. It was incredible. And I just wanted to share that with you. It was incredible.
Thanks for sharing that, Glory Beth. I love that name.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Is it time for Dale Bonet? We're done with the hands right now?
Yes, we favored the hands. Yes. Yeah, we don't see any more hands.
All right. Here's a legend. It's what Nick from Ireland always tells me anyway. Dale Bonet.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, you get these incredible products at moremito.com, MoreMito.com. mitochondrial.com, then a forward slash, type in your username and hit enter. You're going to be at your website now, the same website you've seen over and over this evening. We give it to you free, and you're going to know it's your website because your name is at the top of the page. So is your phone number, your email address, your WhatsApp number, if you put that in, and that's where you send people to learn more after you initially tell them what you've heard, what you've experienced, and how you think this could possibly help them. They can go look at the ingredient list. They can read about XDS technology. They can listen to a selection of testimonials. They can even read the labels that are on the products. But most important, they can purchase. They purchase from you. They don't buy from the company. We don't allow that. They have to buy from you. They buy from your website. But you know what? There's one additional thing they can do. You've heard Roger mention we're different than other companies. We are totally different than other companies. Look, we don't charge you to tell people about our products. It's free to join MoreMito. You don't pay anything monthly to stay here. I just told you the websites. We give those to you for free. And we don't force you to be on auto ship. If you decide to buy something, that's up to you. We hope you do because your life will be better, but we don't force you to be on auto ship. And we don't even force quantity. There's no quantity purchases to move up the ladder here. We don't play games. We're here to support you and to support the product. And I think you're going to like our compensation plan quite a bit. Roger's already told you we pay quick. Let me tell you just how quick. We don't pay once a month or once a week or once a day. Once you're a verified member with us, that means we've checked your phone and your email. We know you're legit. Listen, when somebody makes a purchase, your compensation is in your back office. And if you've joined us as a referring customer, then you've got Mito Cash. Use it internally to buy your product, to pay for your shipping, even to send to other people. If you're outside the U.S., it's great because you don't have to worry about conversion rates with your currency versus U.S. You use Mito Cash, buy your products, and ship it to yourself. But you know what? You can upgrade to a paid rep. And what do we charge for that? Nothing. We don't charge you for stuff here. We don't nickel and dime you. We're running a business, and you're joining the family and running the business with us. So as a paid rep, you get cash. You send it to your bank with our Stripe connectivity, the ACH worldwide program that allows sending it to not just U.S. banks, to banks outside the country. But you can also send it to PayPal, send it to Venmo. And listen, we're here to support you. We've got a tremendous support team. They answer the phone 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. If you call the number on the bottom of your website and you don't get a person, leave a message. Everybody's on the phone. They're going to call you back. It's so funny. People get so shocked when they get a call back because nobody does that. Well, we do. And why do we do it? Because we've created a one-of-a-kind product. You know that now. From what you heard this evening, look, it's not, should I use MoreMito or use this other stuff? There is no other stuff. We're the only product that increases your mitochondria. That is critical, as you've heard this evening. In fact, anything else you take is going to work better if you're using MoreMito because XDS helps everything be more utilized by the body. If you got something you like, it'll work better if the base of everything you do is MoreMito. Well, we've got the product, we've got the company, we've done everything we can do. There's only one thing that we can't do, and that's on you. You got to tell people. You got to let people know this exists. You've got to let them know there's answers. And again, we don't fix or cure anything. What we do is increase the mitochondria. The body writes itself. You've been losing it all your life. Put it back to the age of when you were a kid and the body starts to work the way it used to, the way it's intended to, the way it did before life and the environment started tearing your body down. So there is a road of a greater life ahead for everybody and quite a greater bank book too. So jump in and let us help you. Let's get going. If you've got questions, that's what we're here for. Back to you, Roger.
Awesome. So we hope that we have engaged you today in this idea that you can get your miracle. And if you don't mind us compensating you for it, you can help other people get theirs and benefit from it greatly. I mean, we've truly created a world-class situation here. No technology like it. No compensation like it either. Faster, deeper, better than ever before. Okay? So the rest is about how many people you're going to reach out to and how diligently are you going to follow up with those people, help their folks get engaged and keep it going. Okay? We're here to support you in every way possible. And boy, it's going to be quite a ride for us in 2026.
All right.
Okay, so back to that.
We do have a few comments in the chat, Roger.
Mm-hmm.
John T says, this here is a gift from God. I'm so grateful for MoreMito. Love you. Thanks for helping me live again. Peace, better health, caring people. Thanks, your brother Cheney. And also Dr. Katie Armstrong says, just amazing results. We said, what else do we have here? Let's see. Also, let's see, there's a comment. Joseph Mitchell said also diabetes too. So I guess he's alluding to the fact that it helps with diabetes. And Lady Alfred says, wow, absolutely amazing. Ingrid says, love the sharing. Always amazing miracles. Thanks so much. And there's a question. Do you receive Zelle as well? Do you receive Zelle as well?
No, we're phasing it out. We do have it like as a backup if it's an emergency. But we want you to get on to that international ACH. That's pretty real time.
Okay. And then we have Shirley Casabat says, MoreMito is the only way to go. It helps your mitochondria grow. We have 8 pounds of skin, and it is no sin. It depends on the shape we keep it in. Okay.
Oh, Shirley.
Okay, and it's saying more. Okay, cheers, Shirley Casabat, Queen of MoreMito. All right, we have a queen. Okay, then we have Elisa P. is asking a question. What level would 4K, 5K per month would be possible?
Gold.
At what level?
Gold.
Gold.
Be a gold, you need a minimum of 5 legs. You should have a lot more because nobody's paying you not to talk to people. You need 3 legs that have two stars in it somewhere. And there are 2 stars, so one has a minimum of 11 and got 2 stars in there, right? You do that. Then all y'all grow your team to 300. And every single person who's done that has hit that $45,000 level. Please don't be the exception, okay? In that regard, unless it's exceptional and positive. Yeah.
Okay, then Judy is asking, does heat affect the product, such as leaving it in the car?
Yes, it does. Don't let it get too hot. There's some delicate structuring that's been done on this. This is why it works so well, okay? There's not just the ingredients that you see in there, there's also information that's been coded into those ingredients so your body will recognize and take it in. Heat will break it. Not the cold. It's get cold, just let it get, come back to room temperature. But don't leave it as you get going in the summertime, right? It will be 150 degrees in your car. Not good.
Okay, and Lisa says, okay, thanks. And Oscar, I see you have your hand up, and I see you have a question in the chat also, and you're asking which product is good for your kidneys.
That's an easy question, Oscar. All of them. All of them. The reason that we have so few, think about it. The reason we only have so few products is because these few products we have address everything via the mitochondria. Okay, as I was saying yesterday about being compliant. It's not like we're trying to cure kidney failure or cancer or ... What we've pointed out is that your body knows already how to fix it. It's been trying to do that. So we've created this array of products, restore, rejuvenate, brain and body, that are going to bring back your mitochondria so your body can do it. Okay? That's the cool thing about it. Okay?
Okay, and we have, I can't see the name, someone is saying it's now 1 week since I'm taking the products.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the last thing I see in the chat. Let me see that Judy has her hand up.
What's up,
Judy? Wait, there's one more question before then. Could we keep the products in the refrigerator?
Yes, you can if you want to. But they're fine at room temperature. Just avoid high heat. That's the only thing you gotta do. If you want to put it in the refrigerator, go ahead.
Okay, we have Judy. You may unmute yourself.
Yes, I just wanted to say that I have been around other companies, and I have to say that this app or compensation, I don't know if it's compensation, but I'd say the use of the, because I've been sharing the Mito story and different things using, the website or the app, and it's so simple, so easy, and it makes so much sense to use. So I just really appreciate how easy and how well thought out this app and the website is. It's just really easy and to use it.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I didn't get into the share more Mito info where you can have people request info for you. Just read that page. Read it. Because we get people asking questions, how do you do it? They haven't read the page. It is so simple that if you can read it, you can do it. Right? And yes, we'll get videos and all that stuff up in due course. But, y'all at the head of the buffet table right now. Okay? We're not going to be a best kept secret indefinitely. You better get all of yours while you can. All right? Into the wire.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have one last hand. It's Samara. And go ahead and unmute yourself. Unmute you. Go ahead,
Yes,
Samara.
hello. Yeah, hi there. I'm so sorry. I was just getting my mom to bed. But she's like, oh, you're always on the phone because they don't see the transition of working in practice or clinic or office. And they see me at home. How can you work? I'm like, Mom, I do a lot while I'm taking care of you too. So anyways, sorry about that. I just want to say that actually is a good comment because whatever you're doing, whatever responsibilities you have, it's amazing because the business development and the technology here that Mr. Roger Hill and Mr. Dale Benet have allowed and all other people really helps you a lot. And moreover, I've been in some companies, I've spent a lot of money. I've worked in the healthcare field, had businesses, been an owner, even a health consultant in my own medical spa, owner operator, but so many different issues happening. But a lot of the underlying hidden issues that don't address the emotional and mental health of clients is really addressed here. And there's hope because there's a whole layer, healing or just even illness happens in layers. So we have to understand this. But I just want to say thank you for doing the business development too, because as a, I guess if you could say, health practitioner and also we're kind of a guide to help people. But also we've had to make shifts. The people who really want to support people right now is like, you have to develop something that aligns with you, your heart and mind. And early in my career, I was a vision rehabilitation consultant and I worked with visually impaired and blind people. So I'm waiting for people to get sick and to wait for their vision. I even helped a blind and visually impaired, like a 20-year-old. They lost their vision at 20, but they were a hockey player, blind hockey player. So I've done a lot of work. I've seen things. But the main thing is understanding how you can help people to have a hope. So if you have a hope to do something, you can do it here. I just want to also thank management because I've been in different companies, but they don't look at all these things. And so it gives you confidence to be able to do stuff globally too. And just a question with a comment with regards, Mr. Roger Hill. I have some friends, they're kind of in, other side of the world, different places for heat and stuff. So just a comment, like how can people receive packages, but do you have anything write up in terms of like for people to use it in international communities? Because, there could be higher temperatures, like even 50 degrees Celsius or whatever. Of course, there's going to be AC, but anything that they should do, even if they're, people buying a little bit more volume or anything so that their product doesn't go bad or anything, or any suggestions? Or do you have any write up for this?
Well, I mean, it's got to be left in your car hot. Okay, I mean, normal heat, it'll get over 100 degrees here, right? It's not going to bother you. You just got to make sure that stuff doesn't get 50 degrees or something like that. Okay.
Okay.
If you got that, you can put it in water, do what you got. It has not been a problem so far, so I think you're gonna be fine. All right.
Okay. Just want to make sure that it's at the highest level of efficacy, right? Because different temperatures, different people around the world.
Exactly.
Just give them a precaution. That's what I'm saying. For different time periods.
We have some first generation bottles that were like really, really old. And the only problem we had with them is if that seal had broken, like the pet version with the dropper on it, and those were stored they came with the dropper already in. Like what we have now, you have the cap, you got to put the dropper in. Those came with, drop in. And some of those seals, after some point in time, due to shipping, whatever, come loose. Unless that happened, okay, this product was like amazingly stable for like 5 years. So,
okay, so as long as it's sealed, because obviously that's a process to keep the efficacy. Understood. Okay.
You don't leave it open and try to avoid the super high temperature. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
All right, so we've done a great job. Dale and I are working overtime 2 nights in a row. Okay. I wouldn't be anyplace else. I mean, you all are the best. This is our passion. This is our calling. Like I said, there's never anything for Dale, Bevan, or I to complain about because God could have chosen somebody else. He didn't have to choose us. It is a privilege for us to be where we are, and I hope that you will feel the same way. Okay? You got more questions and stuff, bring it to Saturday. We're going to do a health and wellness call all over again. And, go get you a miracle. Go help some other folks get theirs. We paid out millions last year, but we didn't pay enough because we didn't pay you. Okay? The way we should and could. So help us out, all right? All right, good night. Oh, you going to do the toast? You going to do the MoreMito toast?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
The toast and let's go.
Yeah, go
Here
ahead.
we
Yeah.
go.
Guys, go ahead and grab your MoreMito product and let's go.
Get your
Jerrianna,
nightcap.
have a super day, everybody. Here you go on the next call.
Yeah.
All right.
And
You're
shout out to all the
gorgeous.
folks that work in customer service with us that are supporting you all. These are amazingly dedicated people that just go above and beyond. I gotta shout them out too. So send them some love, send them some messages, send them some cards. Let them know that you care, that they care, and they work so hard with you. Okay. All right.
Everybody, we'll see you on Thursday night. Don't forget, Alexander is going to be on the Zoom call. So let's all head over there on Thursday, and then let's look forward to Saturday as well. Everyone have a fantastic.
Yep, guys, don't forget we also do have the nutritional call with Dr. Dan at 11 a.m. So you guys are also invited to that call as well.
Good night, everyone.